Hello, class of 2023. Here are your candidates for sophomore class office.
My name is Katie Wynn, and this year I'm going to be running for class rep. I've always loved being involved with the school by joining clubs, being part of the MIT and leadership crew, and playing school sports such as volleyball and tennis.
Hello, I'm Maya Chamberlain, and I'm running for class representative. Last year, I was voted for one of the class reps, and this year I plan on working hard so I can become one again. I have taken many actions that have helped me strive as a leader for the school. I've attended leadership retreats, field trips, and I've been in clubs that work with the school and the community.
Hi Storm, my name is Sonali Regani, and I am running for sophomore class representative. I am qualified for this position because I've had 4 years of leadership experience. I was secretary in my middle school social action club for 2 years. I was a part of WEB in 8th grade, where I was the academic chair, and finally I'm in the MIT program this year.
And my goal this year is to help bring our school closer together, and I want to represent my class to the best of my ability and make sure that everyone has a voice.
My 3 priorities as a leader in ASB are making my peers feel welcomed from home, bringing back the Storm spirit online, and figuring out how to create a peaceful community for students through laptops and hopefully back at the school.
My top priorities as class rep would be mental health, unity, and resources. In this hard time in the world, mental health is something we should prioritize, but often don't. As class rep, I would send out resources such as hotlines, articles, and different small things you can do to prioritize your mental health and help your well-being. I will also find ways that you can help others who are struggling with their mental health, such as your peers or your family. I believe mental health is something that isn't talked about as much as it should be, but as class rep, I will help bring light to it and help those who need it. Secondly, I would like to focus on unity. Everyone feels isolated behind the screen, and when you're just looking at black squares every day, when no one has their camera on, you feel really disconnected. However, I will find ways to stay connected and keep our class unified. Last year we did a great job with our spirit and everything, and I hope to continue that throughout this year. Finally, I want to focus on resources. I want everyone to have everything that they need for the year, whether that's school supplies, to do their classes, possible work opportunities and jobs, or even if it's just small things to keep their mental health in check. I believe that I can help everyone get everything that they need.
And I know that staying positive is definitely a challenge during these times, especially because of COVID, not being able to see each other and learning over online school. But I'm sure that it's going to sail really smoothly if we just keep doing what we are right now. And hopefully I will help make the school a better environment by being class rep. Maybe vote for me. So vote for Katie Wynn, and good luck to the rest of the candidates.
The biggest challenge I see this school year would be not having social gatherings that really bring out our school spirit. But I think since our class is so dedicated to football games and many other events, I think we'll find a way to have fun, even through Zoom.
I think the biggest challenge this year will be having the motivation to keep going, and I believe my ASB officers and I can work together to persevere through this challenge. Thank you for listening, and I hope to be your class representative.
Hi, my name is Siha Top, and I'm running for your sophomore secretary-treasurer. I'm beyond excited to be involved as an officer this year and get to see how us as students can generate growth and spirit even in distance learning. Speaking of spirit, being a part of leadership and getting to work with the ASB and other officers throughout my freshman year has given me so many opportunities to grow with my peers and learn what I can do best this year as your secretary-treasurer in order to better school outcome. My top 3 priorities as a leader are to include as many ideas as possible for not only current changes, but future progress, ensure that everyone feels safe, heard, welcomed, and celebrated at Skolacom, and that everyone has opportunities to be involved so that we grow together. I see the biggest challenge this year being the lack of the feeling of togetherness. I know that everyone feels differently about starting the school year in this difficult and unusual time. However, I hope that we can collectively overcome that and find new and creative ways to support each other, restore the Storm family spirit, and set us up for another great year. Again, my name is Siha Top for your Sophomore Secretary Treasurer, and I hope I can count on your vote.
Hi Storm, this is Avery Smith and I'm running for your Sophomore Class Vice President. As well as being your freshman class VP last year, I participated in many school activities such as the FBLA, Environmental Club, and Leadership class, as well as being a leader on the soccer and track fields. And I'm so excited to be at MIT this year and help welcome in the new class of 2024 to the Storm family. And I have prepared myself to continue being the best Vice President I can be. My top 3 priorities as your Sophomore Class Vice President are to first, connect us over social media. This is crucial this year while still learning remotely. That means that I will continue running our class's Instagram page and connect us and brainstorm ideas of how to keep our class together. My second goal is to make Squalicum more environmentally friendly place. Like last year, I applied for a grant to get a new water bottle filling drinking fountain. I emailed with Dr. Baker and talked with other officials about putting one in at Squalicum, and plans are currently in the works. Lastly, I would love to continue doing what I did last year and organize more events such as a toy drive, Spirit Week, and supply pickup. I love to create opportunities for our class to connect in person and over social media.
The biggest challenge facing our class this year is that we're all coming at this from different places. Some of us have adjusted and are doing okay with online school, but some of us aren't. An ASB officer should be someone who represents the class and meets everyone where they're at. And I think I can do that, which is why this year I ask you vote Avery Smith for your Sophomore Class Vice President.
Hello everybody, my name is Reagan Anderson and I'm running for Sophomore Class President. So some things that qualify me for being your president is that I've been in leadership for 7 years. I am currently in the MIT program here at Squalicum, and in 8th grade I was ASB Vice President.
How's it going, Squalicum? My name is Jack Cipriani and I'm running for Sophomore Class President. Last year, I helped represent our class as one of the 2 class representatives, and through Lemons Club, I helped to volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House in Seattle, Washington. There, we helped prepare meals, engaged in activities, and made friends with children who needed the extra help. This experience helped me to understand the importance of providing everyone an equal opportunity to be heard and represented, for it is every student in our Squalicum community that makes our school so special.
Young men and women, class of 2023, this is Nico Lamb. I'm running for ASB Sophomore President. During this last 7 months, there has been a lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of outrage, a lot of agony, a lot of pain, and overall there's been a lot of sadness. 2020 has been a tragic year, but I believe that there will be a brighter future ahead of us. With that being said, my heart goes out to those who have suffered or who have lost a loved one this year. But with that being said, in my past, I've taken numerous leadership programs. I've been around a lot of people, and I think my biggest takeaway is that everybody's different. But with that being said, everybody has their own strengths and their own weaknesses. But I believe that we should use everybody's strengths to their full potential.
So my 3 priorities as a Squalicum leader is number 1, making sure that everyone here feels equal and loved. There's a lot going on in the world right now, but I want everyone at Squalicum to feel like no matter their race, sexuality, ethnicity, gender, background, anything, I want everyone here to feel welcomed and like they stand on equal ground. Another thing is I want the mental health of this class to be as good as possible, which is going to be really challenging this year because there's a lot going on, and I want to relieve some of the stress that has been placed on everyone's shoulder, and I want to make everyone feel as connected, comfortable, and relaxed as possible with these times that we're going through. Another thing is I want to stay strong as a sophomore class. We have been known to be a very strong class. Last year, even just as freshmen, we placed very well in Homecoming Spirit Week. So I want to keep that sense of pride going, and I want everyone to know that class of 2023 is the best.
My top 3 priorities as class president would be to strategize ways to make online school more engaging and accessible, to ensure everyone in these challenging times the access to academic and mental health support groups, and when the time comes to start safely transferring back to in-person classes, that we, the sophomore class, do so safely and effectively alongside our teachers and staff so that we can once again reunite as a school.
And 3 things I do want to prioritize this year is unity, honor, and commitment. When you hear those 3 words, I believe they all tie in with one another because if you think about it, how are you gonna think about it like this? How are we gonna bring people together? How are we gonna unify people together? 2, how are you gonna bring honor to yourself, and not just to yourself but to other people? And 3, like I said, are you gonna commit to that? Are you going to commit to your promises? Are you going to commit to helping your peers out?
I think the biggest challenge this year is going to be feeling connected. I think when everyone's behind a screen, it's really easy to feel isolated. I know when I look at my class and the only face I can see is my teacher and then it's just a ton of blank screens, it's really easy for me to feel like, oh my God, I'm like the only person here, aren't I? And I want everyone to know that's not true, that everyone is going through the same thing right now, and I want everyone to feel connected. So even though it will be a challenge to make this class feel less isolated, it's a challenge I'm willing to take on, and I'm excited to take on. So yeah, thank you very much for having me, and vote me as your sophomore class president. Thank you.
The biggest challenge I see for our school is reconnecting our Squalicum community, making sure every student has the same opportunities to learn and grow as individuals through online school. I hope to see all your faces soon.
I think our biggest challenge is accepting all those 3 traits, okay? I think overall, people gotta be more accepting of one another. Everybody's different, everybody has struggled, but I believe that, and I really want to help all you guys succeed, okay? I really want to see all you guys succeed in high school. So with that being said, I will be honored if you guys elect me, and I'm very excited to work with you guys this year.
Thank you to the candidates for sophomore class office. Sophomores, do not forget to use the link that was provided in your email or by your storm teacher to vote for this year's sophomore class officers. Thank you.